Chapter 1, PowerPoint questions, true or false. Using a formal fact finder to gather data from an employer is part of quote-unquote due diligence. Well, the answer is true. And in most cases, whenever any form of fact finding occurs, yes, that does qualify as the due diligence. Again, it's a structured manner upon which one obtains information. So the answer is true. Number 2, employees may have conflicting objectives for their employee benefit plans that must be identified. That is absolutely true. Take, for example, a wealthy doctor who has a nice practice, small group of people, probably more interested in their benefits than they are the employees. On the other hand, as part of the due diligence process, it could be that the employees, of course, are interested in their benefit plans. So in most cases, you always will have conflicting objectives, and that's what we go through. So that's true. Number 3, after employers' needs are known and ranked in order, it is a simple matter to develop a benefit plan. Well, duh. No, it's not a simple matter. You always have different choices that have to be made. And as pointed out in the chapter, who's covered under the plan? Who's excluded? What benefits do we provide? Is there any documentation? What are the plan's annual costs and what direction are these costs headed? How is the plan funded? So it's not a simple manner, which is the reason why there are a number of consultants regarding benefit plans. And from a career standpoint, if this is something that interests you, there's a rather lucrative career in benefit planning consulting. Number 4, employees' subjective reaction to a benefit plan can be as important to plan success as the objective features of the plan. And of course, the answer to this is true. And the book points out that it complements employees' efforts. Because in many cases, the reason for benefit plans is to improve morale, helps recruit, retain employees, things of that nature. So it's a true statement. Number 5, in today's benefit environment, communicating plan features to employees is a simple and straightforward process. And the chapter points out, no, it's not a simple process. It's rather sophisticated. As the book says, although employers and planners should try to simplify benefit positions, government regulations and the complexity of the legal environment for benefit plans often make the administrative of such plans very complicated. And second, employees have various degrees of sophistication. So part of the benefit plan administration is communicating to employees, and many benefit consulting firms will have individuals that their whole job is to communicate benefit plans to employees, and the government requires that information be communicated. So it's not just a simple matter. The key takeaway here would be ERISA requires very stringent reporting relationships, types of information that needs communicated to employees. And again, the reason why it's a somewhat complicated environment, and there are consulting firms who consult on this, and employers, to make sure that they're handling their fiduciary responsibility, would engage these consultants to make sure that they don't run afoul of the law. Number 6, transactions or products that the IRS deems to be for tax avoidance will be penalized. Yes, the answer is true. And the chapter points out our IRS Circular 230 goes over some of those listed transactions that are not appropriate. If you think about benefit planning, you're running into 2 situations. Number 1, taxation, because in many cases benefit plans postpone paying taxes. And number 2, there are benefit plans which may add more benefits for preferential individuals, owners, highly paid executives, compared to the rank and file. And in order to get the tax deductibility, ERISA makes sure that there's fairness, and we'll discuss further on Safe Harbor Acts and things to make sure that the rank and file are obtaining good benefits, and it's not just the wealthy employees, the executives.